Hi, Video Diary UBK, Bosley. I'm at the Luppating RD&E, which is the Royal Devon and Exeter Hospital. And because I have a foot thing going on, my lack of ability, in honesty, to properly maintain extreme areas of my body, i.e. bits far away from where my working bits are, like feet, means they're in very, 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 very poor order. My fault, of course, but then when you're trying to run a business which the police have stated to your one and only remaining support that they will endeavour to take away or close. And get this, I don't know what policy this follows, but two police officers, constables, sorry, from Exeter Police, V&J, took it upon themselves to go to a certain person's house. This person happens to be front and centre with the fallout of what I've been challenging, corruption. It would appear by the conduct of certain people in the police that the police are complicit. Oh, did I say that? I believe the police are complicit in the corruption being undertaken by Exeter City Council. I suspect that's not a new thing. So you've ruined my life, you, the authorities, Mr. DB, who instigated things, and I had a background suitable to your needs. But you've missed a lot of my background out, a lot of people who know me out. I'll say again, you are obviously going to get me put in prison, and that's where you're going to get me. And if you don't, you know that I won't last long in prison. And as you're going to take my therapy dog away from me, which is also what you stated, to a 75-year-old woman who is a business partner now, who actually now more or less owns Nuts House Lodge, I'm glad to say, for the time being. I have the luxury of my cabin, which is mine, and I'm happy there. I can't work, or you won't let me work, but I'm going to. Until I get put in prison, I'll find a way. I always do. Has it not occurred to you that for a useless drunk who loses his shit, I can recompose myself quite well, don't I? Despite your best efforts, V&J. There's a lot of stuff you don't know about that's going on behind the background. It's not a threat. I suggest you stick your head out from under your rock and start looking at what's going on. There's a lot of things seeping out from the septic tank of certainly your conduct, generally, nationwide, countrywide. Obviously it's less prevalent in certain areas. I suggest the Highlands and Islands are probably less prone to the corruption that you're party to. All the evidence is cast iron, and it's been black and white, and it's been distributed as required. So listen, leave me alone. Just come and finish me off. There's enough money involved. Excuse me. There's enough money involved with this corruption, undoubtedly. Pay somebody. You know where I am. I didn't prepare for the police when you came to when I lost my shit about the throwy paint and marking on the pavement, because that will establish whether you like it or not, despite your Jack and Ori version of me, ex-commando, ex-Rambo, ex-Loony. I can't think of anything else that rhymes. I did not prepare for you. I happened to have picked up a broken hoe handle as I was mincing around the garden drunk. I'd thrown the paint over. Right, they'll be here in a minute. I'll get indoors and I'll answer the bell. Yeah, I threw the paint. I was a protest. I didn't paint a banner. I should have done that. You lie. It is your default setting, particularly people like JMV. You're well versed. You're obviously bought and paid for. I don't care how you finish it, as long as it gets finished soon, because I'm fed up with this. I'm keen to go to the other place, and my little dog's taken care of. Do your best to try and consider that a threat. All I'm saying is the truth is irrepressible, undeniable, even by the police. Think of Hillsborough. 25 years and you never got away with it. Did you? Not Devon and Cornwall, but I think it was South Yorkshire or West Yorkshire. That took a whole city to nail you down. This is a trifling, biffling, buddling thing, but you came after an ex-squaddy, not a decorated one. I have no wallpaper on me at all, and I'm not covered in wallpaper paste, so I'm not decorated. I wasn't the best soldier in the world. I was capable, competent, but stupid, and a bit and a bit and a bit ooh, and I'm still a bit But that's nothing in comparison to you people. Exeter Police have actually been responsible for the death of somebody within the last 12 years. I don't think I have. Exeter City Council have, in my opinion, from my little world, my little view of the world, you've been responsible for the death of, or partly, very, very responsible for the death of Paul English, whether you like it or not, whether you face it or not. I don't blame Exeter City Council as a whole. The guys who empty the bins, the guy who do the admin, the people who go out and fix things and mend things, and you know, they're doing their best. They're just people working. No truck with them at all. Same as me. But the people at the top are abusing their position. And you know that I know, and you know that soon everybody will know. And there's nowhere to go. I'm going to go because I think it's going to snow. I didn't want this war, remember that. I didn't want this war. We've yet to deal with the probation issue, and when this bursts out like a little poppy bursting thing, which will probably take a while, take some traction. I may or may not be alive. It's really immaterial now. The Exeter City Council gangster crew have basically manipulated and fucked up my life. There's been physical ramifications of that, clearly. I don't value my life anymore, such as it is. So don't push me. Just leave me alone. Do your thing. But if you know, I want an end to this. I don't care how it comes. I'm not Raoul Moat. I'm just an ex-squaddy who's been in trouble before, who had a really evil, horrible, despicable, vile wife who wanted to negate the lack of inheritance she was going to get by driving me to suicide. And then under divorce settlement she would make probably about, I don't know, 350, 400 grand. Not bad for, mind you, 10 years work. But she was paid all the time she was doing it because I supported her. Come on, ex-wife, come on, ex-wife. I mean, I paid for everything. Didn't I just, eh? Turns out I've paid for more than I thought. We'll see. Where I live or die is immaterial to me. The truth is more important, and it should be to you. And that includes the parole people, certain elements of the police. Elements of the police, not elephants, although it's the elephant in the room. The dam's bursting in lots of different places if you bother to stick your head up from below your rock and have a look at what's happening around you. Nationally, internationally. I'm not a political person, I'm not interested. I wanted a quiet life with my dog. If I can't have that because of the benevolent authorities and your corruption and your vile processes, then I'm better off dead. Oh, by the way, I've made it very clear to the people that matter that I have absolutely no intention of doing it myself. There's an offer you can't refuse. Oh yeah, notice how drunk I am. Of course I'm at hospital though. I've got a stash of, what was it? Wine and stuff nearby. Yeah, this is just an act. I just act sober. The same as I act mad sometimes. End of message. And God's love to you. Whoever you purport that to be. I think in your case it's probably not a godly thing, is it? It's probably money or worse. Goodbye.